It's the National Football League on EA Sports. All eyes are on Jamar Chase. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Bengals and the Rams on Monday night.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They've been flawless all year long as they hit the home stretch at 13-0.
And now they just have to guard against complacency. You still got to go out and earn it every week.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway on a Monday night. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
A short throw pulled in by Woods. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. It's quite a unit, number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. Roberts. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Alec Pierce. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
11.
Now Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Here we go.
Throw left side, complete to Moss. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Zach Moss, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And that is a great answer here offensively in this first quarter. You start the game flat, your defense gives up a quick touchdown, but you turn right around and take it down the field yourself quickly and finish with the touchdown run. This could be a game of offense. We've seen 2 sharp drives in the first few minutes.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Rams offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Roberts now throwing to start the drive. He'll drop this down to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright. And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first. And he'll send the tight end in motion left. Looking to throw. Roberts. That one finds Pierce right side. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage. And they'll send Williams in motion right. To throw is Roberts from the gun on third down. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense. That's going to be caught by Moss. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That goes for a gain of 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, Bingham. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Off the play fake. Roberts. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here's Jake Camarda now.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And as you can see there, not only is he looking to secure a passing title, but he's also closing in on a 5,000-yard campaign. And that last throw is going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing for the year. And it is pretty rarefied air up there. You're looking at only a handful of guys who have ever topped that in one season. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as they get this up to the 45-yard line. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow.
It connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will stay. For just a moment.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Moss looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Dot.
Moss diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet. No, and he knows as well. His teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. He's got his man. It's Pierce.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The slot man in motion right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
The short throw pulled in by Woods. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here is 3rd down and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where you see the final score there. Jalen Wright, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head up to our nation's capital to check in on the Commanders at home in Landover. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Jalen Polk, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. In that first half, it was Zach Moss who proved to be tough to stop. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Burrow will throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
Gun. Stop. 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Higgins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase
from 21 yards away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. Out to the 30-yard line.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Pierce in motion left.
2nd and 3.
Screen play set up for Williams.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. To start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely.
Here we go.
They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
On one, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow. And this one's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly
try to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Rams are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And now they're in the hurry-up. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's now 4th down and 1. On 1, ready?
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. On the ground with a tight end. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've...
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Here we go.
Right back to Moss.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. It's caught by Jackson.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
It's Jackson again on the reception.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Roberts operating from the gun. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for the Bengals, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.